eyes are on Jared Goff. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Chiefs under the lights on Sunday night.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they can certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this taken in by Downs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Stafford. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Stafford looks to throw again. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. A check on the numbers by Moore last week. 5 catches, 68 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Back to throw, Stafford. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. At the Broncos 47-yard line. Stafford now to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Now it's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Stafford. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Josh Downs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have cut the lead back down to 2. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And this is now a one-point game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Here's Goff. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory down at the 31. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 20 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And a rushing title's definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They'll run, Achane. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Marquise Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Goff looking to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kyle Pitts returns to the field along with the rest of this offense for the upcoming series. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Stafford. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing is Stafford. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff running left, Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second down, they go again with Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Stafford. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now it's gone. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Back to throw, Goff. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Goff now looks to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. To the air again. Goff. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Achane. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Goff. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Short throw caught by Pitts. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw is Stafford. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's more on the return. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Goff now looking to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
We're good. Rick Flair.
Gone. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Goff. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Burrow, excellent in the win, as his guys up their mark to 11-4 now with 1 game to play. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jalen Hurts leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And then on Monday night, folks, you are in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the LA Chargers. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the Cup, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he will have the Broncos first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Achane. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Goff. Little short pass here to Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Achane gets it from the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give this to Achane. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd down and 1. They'll run for it with Achane. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now run by Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Achane fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Taysom Hill. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Play action. Stafford. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. In motion, the tight end. To the air again, Stafford. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Broncos. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. Now back to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing to Stafford. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
Stafford. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Godwin with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And all the Chiefs have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. A short throw to Musgrave. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
5 yards on the play. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Stafford. And this taken in by Downs. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To throw is Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Stafford looks to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here, and the Bronco defense comes up big. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. A quick throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Goff going to throw it. On target over the middle to Hill. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw. Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So for Denver, they continue to rack up the victories.